Now we are going to discuss about the legality of cow slaughter bans in India. There are always debates about the cow slaughter bans in India, and these debates have resurfaced because Maharashtra decided to use the Maharashtra Control of Organized Crime Act against the repeated offenders in cow slaughter cases. See, this cow slaughter case is a deeply linked issue to India's constitution, state laws, Supreme Court, and also to the religious and economic consideration. Some states have strict laws regarding cow slaughter, while some states have regulated beef trade. So this makes a complex and controversial issue throughout India. So in this context, let us discuss about the constitutional provisions regarding the cow slaughter bans and about the Supreme Court rulings and what are the challenges regarding this cow slaughter ban. Under DPSP Article 48, this article directs the states to take steps to prohibit the slaughter of cows. So this is to improve the agriculture and animal husbandry. Under the entry list 15 of the state list, which is under Schedule 7, the state legislature have exclusive power to make laws regarding the preservation and protection of cattle. So this entry 15 of the state list under 7th schedule gives power to the state governments to make laws regarding the protection and preservation of cattle. This also includes the ban on cow slaughter. So this 7th schedule and DPSP Article 48 talks about the cow slaughter ban. Now look at this slide. These are the important state laws regarding the cow slaughter. Bihar Preservation and Improvement of Animals Act 1955. This act prohibits the slaughter of cows and regulates the slaughter of other animals also. Maharashtra Animal Preservation Act of 1976. This act imposes strict penalties for cow slaughter and also prohibits the sale of cows and consumption of beef. Karnataka Prevention of Slaughter and Preservation of Cattle Act 2020. This act bans the slaughter of cows, bulls, bullocks and even buffaloes if they are under 13 years of age. Some states like Kerala, West Bengal and some northeastern states have relaxed laws and they allow beef consumption. So these are varying laws across various regions regarding the cow slaughter. Now let us see the Supreme Court rulings on cow slaughter. In the landmark case of Muhammad Hanif Qureshi vs. State of Bihar, the Supreme Court has observed that the slaughter of cows of useful cattle like breeding bulls and working bullocks, they can be banned. It means the court upheld the ban on the slaughter of useful cattle, and court also said that it was a reasonable restriction for agricultural and economic reasons. So in this case, the court upheld the cow slaughter ban. The court also ruled that the slaughter of unproductive cattle cannot be banned. So it only protected the productive cattle. That means the slaughter of productive cattle can be banned, but the slaughter of unproductive cattle cannot be banned. So this is what the Supreme Court said in this case. So here the Supreme Court shifted the focus from religious sentiments to economic considerations. It also stated that the cow production was primarily for economic benefits rather than religious reasons. So this was true indeed. Also on the issue of freedom of religion, Article 25, the court ruled that the cow slaughter is not an essential religious practice. So cow slaughter can be restricted for greater public interest. Under Article 19, the Supreme Court held that the ban on cow slaughter is a reasonable restriction in the interest of general public. So these are the observations made by Supreme Court. Now let us see the challenges regarding the implementation of cow slaughter ban. The first challenge is defining the useful and useless cattle. As we seen earlier, the Supreme Court has said that the cow slaughter can be done for unproductive cattle and it can be banned for productive cattle. But who decides it is a productive cattle or unproductive cattle? That is, who decides it is a useful or useless cattle? So this definition is a major challenge in cow slaughter ban. There is no clear definition of when a cattle becomes useless and can be slaughtered. So this is a major problem. The next one is economic burden on farmers. The farmers struggle to maintain old and unproductive cattle. So it also leads to issues like stray cattle menace. As I said earlier, there are various laws across various states. So the transport of cattle and beef from one state to another creates many legal problems. This is because the cattle which are taken for slaughter and it is moved to another state where there are strict cow slaughter ban, then the farmers may face the legal and enforcement problems. So this interstate beef trade or varying laws across various states also creates the transport of cows a difficult and a major issue. The next important challenge is religious and social tensions. Cow slaughter bans have communal and political dimension. So this also leads to social unrest and sometimes mob violence. The ban on cow slaughter affects the butchers, the leather industries, meat exporters and also the cattle traders. So this ban on cow slaughter will impact all their livelihoods. So these are the major challenges in implementing the cow slaughter ban. So in this discussion we have seen the constitutional provisions regarding the cow slaughter ban, what are the Supreme Court observations on this cow slaughter and what are the challenges in implementing the cow slaughter ban. So with this let us conclude the discussion. Look at this MCQ. Under which schedule and entry of Indian Constitution do states have exclusive power to regulate the cattle preservation? The correct answer is option A, State List entry 15 under 7th schedule.